the reason why we came to engage, for me personally, was because I was going to Every Nation ever since I was in college. So we came to the first service and really fell in love with the people there, and felt like it was just a place that we wanted to stay and really work on our relationship with God, and just not through going to church, but through fellowship. And I felt like the people that I were around, I really felt like I could call them or get to know them and actually hang out outside of church, just not coming every Sunday and going to a small group.
The reason why I decided to have a relationship with God was, I can tell you that prior to meeting Elaina, my life was going in shambles. I was going to see a psychiatrist. I was depressed. Things just weren't working out for me. And I could say meeting her and having me becoming engaged with going to church has changed me a substantial amount. I've become a lot more understanding, and I've always wanted to, ever since then, I just wanted to get a closer bond to the Bible and to going to church and having a church family. And I could say that without her, I probably would have been worse shape than I am right now. Thank you. While in membership class, we just realized that our lives and scriptures were definitely not lining up. A couple weeks later, I went to ask Pastor Adrian and asked him what we need to do to fix it. He suggested that we get married, and a month later after that, we definitely came and we went to Pastor Adrian's house. What we did was we went out to the pool, got married and baptized on the same day. And it was a great experience. It's changed our lives for the best. Have a beautiful family out of it now, and we're moving on to the next venture.
I mean, what's changed for me ever since I gave my life to Christ was internally, I'm completely transformed. Before, I felt in order to release and, after a hard work week, go out, have a few drinks with some friends, get the babysitter, and now I'm completely content with being at home with my family. And so my interests and just my heart and my desires, God has completely turned around into the priorities I think are biblical and also important for my children to grow up in a manner where they want a relationship with Christ and they can see me model that and see what a positive thing that is for marriage and for them personally and just in general for their life habits as well. Times that you don't even know or think about, well, I'm going to talk about God now, just sort of, I noticed it naturally just kind of comes through your conversation with either servers or people who kind of come to TEDs or people in general when we're out and about, kind of telling our story of how we've changed from being the way we were before and the way we are now. Just daily in general just comes naturally out. And I try and engage God through just my example with my child, but also I get to work with an older generation, and so they love to talk about the Bible and God, and so I get to kind of listen to them and talk about my experiences with them. But also, we get to go through Project Backyard. We got to do that a couple times.
That was fun.
And serve the community. And but man, I really think we engage God by our relationships